there is always a price to pay. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the price to pay for getting what you want. Getting what you want, whether that is dropping a dress size, whether that is getting into those jeans that you haven't worn for ages, whether it's getting rid of the mom tom, whether it's getting rid of the lockdown pounds, whether it's changing the way you feel, whether it's changing anything. Whatever you want to change in your life, there is going to be a price for you to pay, and it's not necessarily monetary. Sometimes it's effort, sometimes it's actions, sometimes it's thinking, sometimes it's doing a whole host of other things other than investing money. But there is always going to be a price to pay, and generally the higher the price to pay correlates with the more value there is in you doing that thing. Let me explain. If, say, you're improving your health and fitness, okay, there is a price to pay for that. There is going to be sacrifice. There's going to be compromises you're going to have to make. There's going to be changes you're going to have to implement. There's going to be a different way of thinking that you're going to have to take, right? These are all prices that you're going to have to pay, because none of it comes for free. None of it is going to change at the drop of a hat. The price is the fact that you're going to have to put the effort in to change things. The price is in the fact that you can't continue doing the same things that you've been doing up till now, because what you've been doing hasn't worked, right? So the price is, what are you willing to pay? What are you willing to put in order to get the result out of it at the other end? Like, how valuable is that end goal to you? That's the price. That's the price that you have to weigh up. And it's about looking at, whether you're willing to pay the price for the result that you're after. So if it's a short-term fix of some sort that you're paying for, maybe literally, maybe physically, whatever it is, if this short-term goal if the short-term goal isn't going to cost you very much, then it usually follows that it's not going to be worth very much to you, because it hasn't cost you a lot, and therefore the value that you're going to put against the end result of this short-term thing, say it's, some short-term gimmick or fad that you're going to do, like, what is the value to you of that? Versus something that is potentially going to give you a result for the long term, what is the price of that? That's probably going to be a higher price to pay than, say, something that is going to give you short-term results, right? Usually something that is worth value to you for your long-term life, for your long-term lifestyle, for your long-term habits, is going to cost you more, because it's going to take the time to implement. It's going to take effort from your side. You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to invest in yourself, and all of that comes at a cost to you, whether it is time, money, effort, blood, sweat, tears, okay? Nothing worth doing for you is ever going to come for free, because everything that is free is already free for you. It's not going to change. It's not going to suddenly be something that you have to pay for, whereas the things that you do have to pay for, you do have to invest either time, money and effort in. They're priced as such. Price being, you know, incorporating all those things you have to put in, they're priced as such because you're going to get way more value out of it. But it's not going to come for free. Your own health and fitness isn't going to come for free. You have to put in the work. Yes, like you can be led to, you know, the water, but you have to drink the water. You can be given the tools to improve your nutrition and improve how much exercise and movement and how much you're doing in terms of your physical and mental health, but no one else is going to do that except you. No one can do that except you. So there is always going to be a price to pay. And the question you have to ask yourself is, are you willing to pay it now? If you are, then the change is going to come. If you're not willing or ready to pay for it yet, then things are going to stay the same. And it's about, when are you willing to pay the price to get the things that you want? And I'm not talking about materialistic things. I'm talking about stuff that really matters. Our health and our fitness, both physically and mentally. What is the price? Are you willing to pay for it? Are you ready to pay for it? That's the question.